welcome back to my channel. Meeting me for the first time. My name is Uluwatu Sanle, and on this page, I talk about everything that has to do with teaching, teachers, how to make money, online teaching, most importantly, everything that has to do with teachers in Africa. So my name is Uluwatu Sanle, and I'm the CEO and founder of Oluko. And today I have a message for people who teach online, for teachers who teach online. These are things that I want you guys to look out for as you journeying, on the path of getting your first job. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, what are you waiting for? Please click the subscribe button and subscribe, like, comment. Let me know what you feel. Tell me what you want me to talk about, and I will come back and do a video about it. So I wanted to bring this to the notice of online teachers. So something happened recently with one of my, students, and I thought to come share that this could help, one or two persons who teach online, or you're trying to get job online. So I know that when you are trying to get job online, there is that pressure on you. You look out for every job, every DM that you get. You just want to take it. You don't take your time to make your research. When you get that job from that agency, you don't ask the right questions. You don't ask the right thing. You don't even take your time to be patient. Say, okay, is this particular job for me? But because you want that job so bad, you don't even look at the loopholes that are there. You just ignore all the signs. So what happened to this particular student of mine? So she reached out and said, "Oh, Mr. Sin, I got this particular offer on Facebook, and I would also want to share with them." Okay, fine, that's okay, because of course, when you go through my coaching program, I try to also be available to take your questions and all of that. So she sent me a DM, and she was even like open enough to also share the screenshot with me of all the chats. And she was like, "Oh, Mr. Singh, I have this particular person that reached out to me on Facebook and said there's this particular job that I wanted to take. And trust me, the pay for this class was so it was so sweet that I'm like, oh, this is good. And the pay, I can't remember the amount, but it was a lot of money. It was supposed to be paying in dollars, and this person said it was going to be paying ahead. You know what that means for a Nigerian teacher? You are going to pay me in dollars, and you're going to pay me ahead. Hey, this is good. So she sent it, Mr. Suki, what did I'm like, okay, this is not bad. Ensure that you have a meeting with the person first. So they scheduled a meeting, and while she had her first meeting with the man, she noticed from the onset that first, this particular account was private. The account was private. And so she wasn't sure, okay, fine. People could want to stay low, it's fine. But so in the man's words, he said that he works with a particular school in the UK, and they are looking for teachers in Nigeria. He even said that if they employ her, they would want her to bring 5 of her friends to come work with them, because they need to recruit teachers for their brand. It's normal. We see brands from UK, US come get teachers. It's okay. We see this every day, but something was not really adding up. Okay. So when she ask the man to send you the link of the school. At least if you say you work with a particular brand, can we see your school website? Let me go and read that. Let me go and read more, on your brand. And so she went back, asked the man. The man said, okay, she will have to send some documents, a date of birth, a certificate, medical report. And I'm like, medical report for online teaching? I've been in this space for how many years? I've been teaching online since how many years? I'm not sure I've ever heard of this. Even the bigger brands do not request medical reports. Okay, let's assume that in his word, they are going to be paying her for medicals. Do you see how the thing played out? They were going to be paying her for her medical. So he felt like, okay, if they'll be paying me for my health, okay, it's not bad. But we're still trying to, be sure that this is what a good job to take. So she said they had fixed the meeting. I said, okay, fine, go for the meeting. When you are back, update me. Let me know what we're going to do. So she went for the meeting, and when she came back, she was. Oh, that's why you cannot do life alone as teachers. You need to belong to a community. That's why Oluko community should be a place where every teacher should belong. Let's assume she didn't have someone to talk to. So immediately they were done meeting, she reached out to me and said, "Oh, Mr. Singh, we had a meeting today, and I observed this and this from this particular guy." I'm like, "Okay, what happened?" She said, all through the meeting, the camera of this man was off. He wasn't putting on his camera. And I asked him, "Put on your camera." And he said, "Oh, he just finished a meeting and he's tired. He's not looking so good. He just had to show up here so that he doesn't disappoint her." Okay, good reason. Makes sense. And I said, next time when you join a call and your host did not put on their camera, you should also turn off your camera. That's a normal thing that everybody should know. You join a meeting, either your host or the person you're having the meeting is, except it's an interview that they said, "Oh, put on your," even at that, the person should put on their camera. Once your camera is off, I will also turn off my camera. So she did that. Her camera was on, but the guy's camera was off. And so when they were done, so I think something happened. So I told her, ask him some particular question. Ask him that you want to see the school website, you want to see his ID card to be sure that you're working with the right person. It's not about the money now. You want to be sure that you're not working with a scammer, right? So that happened, and this guy just went off on her. And I'm like, "He went off on you? What happened?" It was like, she was like, when she started asking him some questions, he just got angry. He got angry for asking the right questions. It's okay, no, Wala, that's fine. Have you sent him a chat on Facebook? He said yes, that he was like, "Oh, he's so sorry. It was network problem, all of those stuff." I'm like, okay. He just said, "Oh, can we join the meeting back?" Because it was a network issue from his own end. Okay, no, Wala. If you're available, join the meeting. She kept on carrying me along. And then, they joined the meeting again. Guess what happened? I told her, insist that he put on his camera. If he cannot, please do not take that job. So she joined again and insisted that the guy put on his camera. The guy went on to say, "Oh, by the time the guy put on his camera, guess what? It was a scammer. He was not even a white person. The picture he has on his DP, the name that he was carrying were pointing to the fact that this was no go area." So I know that as a teacher, you're trying to get the best, you're trying to look for a job. Please be patient enough to read the red flags. In fact, there are some schools, there are some agencies that are real, they are not scammers. But even when they give you their agreement, take your time to read and ensure that everything written in that document also in some way favors you as well. It can't be about them, about them, about them. What happens to me? So you will see some teachers sign with a brand that when you work with us, you cannot post on your page. How does working with you affect me building my own brand? And because you are desperate, want a job so bad, you will take it. And after a year, you cannot cope again. So before you sign those documents, because agreement is agreement, they take it to court, they will ask you, did you sign or not? Once you sign, you are guilty. So I know that we want that job so bad, but can we open our eyes and read the red flags and look at the loopholes? There are always signs. There are always signs, but sometimes we do not read the lines. We are so in haste. We want that job so bad. And please ensure you belong to a community. Share stuff. Don't skip things. I know that we are in a world where everybody's trying to acquire what they have, but at least have someone, have a mentor you can confide and say, "Okay, please, I have this. Can you watch my back? Can you look out for me? I'm going for this. What do you think I can do?" That was how we're able to find out that this particular person, before you know it, they will start asking you to come and pay. Nobody will ask you to pay for anything. They can tell you, "Oh, come and pay for this to get this." Nobody will ask you to pay for anything online. Don't fall for their trick. Don't fall for their trick. If you are yet to subscribe to my channel, I don't know what you are doing. Please subscribe so that I can come back. If you have any question, please ask me in the comment and I will be back to take your questions. And if you want me to talk on this particular topic, please let me know also in the chat and I will take it up from there. If you don't belong to my community, you're missing, because I share tips every day that could help you as teachers to make more money. Over here, we are all about teachers making money. Yeah, you can be passionate and have money in your account, right? So I'm going to see you in my next video.